Chris, the audio-video manager here at Uplift, and I am proud to announce that we will be producing 3 new shows on this YouTube channel. The first of these shows is, well, this show, this month at Uplift. Now what this show will do is cover what Uplift is doing on a month-to-month basis, what we will be doing in the future, and reflect on what we did in the past month. This can be anything from a talk an Uplift member does, or a convention appearance, or anything like that. As an example, we have Christine Chapman on later in the episode to talk about her recent appearance at LeakyCon, and we will give you details about a webinar featuring our communications director, Jennifer Dorsey. Next up, I am proud to announce that Engaged by Uplift will be returning for a season 2. This will be hosted by newcomer Jess Barnes, who is currently in France at the moment, but we have been brainstorming new episodes and we are so proud of what we are going to be bringing to you in mid-October. Finally, we have Uplift Around Us, a roundtable discussion show that will discuss current events related to sexual well-being and gender identity. The show will be broadcast here on YouTube Live, so we can bring you guys into the discussion with your comments and questions. So be sure to subscribe and click on the bell for notifications, as well as check out our social media for the announcement of when we will be live. So thank you all for your support, and I will try my best to answer any question you may have. Just put them down below. Now, without further ado, here's Christine Chapman talking about LeakyCon.
Hi, I'm Christine Chapman. I'm the programs director here at Uplift, Online Communities Against Sexual Violence. So that means that I work on a variety of our programs. This can be various campaigns, our presence at conventions. We've done presence at hackathons and like ways of kind of bringing technology into solving these kind of problems. So those are kind of the main things that I work on. We did the Engaging in Positive Fandom panel in collaboration with the Harry Potter Alliance. Essentially, we want to talk about in panels like this how we can continue growing as a fandom and continue challenging ourselves to be better, also acknowledging the positive ways that our fandom has come forward in the last few years. We also talked a lot about kind of fan creator dynamics, how that's improving, ways that we can get better, both on the fan side as well as in the creator and kind of special guest side. Fans have a lot of power to create these spaces that they want, and the ways in which like grassroots efforts have made a big impact in our community. And one of the things I really like about LeakyCon is that it is a space to kind of dissect the text and think about the ways in which we may have done something differently, or why did something work like that, and the ways in which it kind of can impact a community. And I think when you think about something that is a book that influenced so many of our lives and really the lives of so many in a generation, it's important to like critically think about the message that it's sending. And I think that there's a lot of things that when you're reading them when you were younger, you can gloss over, but as soon as you start thinking about them more critically, it's kind of a problematic message to be sending. So we kind of wanted to dig into that, both on the side of the text and things in the canon, but also things within the fandom and the ways in which that has influenced things. So the most obvious one is love potions. I think if you think about love potions, it's kind of creepy that people are being encouraged by adults in their life that children should be giving out these drugs to people that essentially force someone to fall in love with you. It's very non-consensual, and I think that that's a really obvious one to see. I think going deeper, one of the things that we talked about a lot is the ways in which often in a lot of these cases, like the use of love potions, or the ways in which kind of the dormitory rules are set up such that under no circumstances are men allowed, or like the boys allowed to visit the girls' dormitory, but it's okay the opposite. There's a lot of things that set up this society which mimics our own, in which when men are the victims, it's considered kind of a joke, and it's like a hilarious scene when Ron is under the influence of love potion. But if you flip the gender, it really becomes pretty clear kind of what the values of the wizarding society that we're seeing, and also the ways in which that impacts our own society.
Thanks, Christine. Now, coming up in November, Communications Director Jennifer Dorsey will appear on a panel, How to Stay Safe and Sane Online, sponsored by the Tech Ladies. Link to the full description, as well as to buy tickets online, click on the link in the description. Thank you all for joining us for this first episode of this month at Uplift. Our next episode will be on October 21st. And as I leave you today, I want to introduce you to some of the newcomers here at Uplift. Thank you all. Bye.